Let me introduce you guys to possibly my favorite tube mod ever. It's called the Dreamer by TimesVape. Let's go. Oh, but wait, I have to clean this thing.
Yeah, fucking magic.
Look the huge difference that makes. Hello everyone, my name is Vape Chilla, your average Pinoy vape reviewer, and today we'll be reviewing the Dreamer by TimesVape. Now, as you may have noticed, I'm holding this with a piece of cloth, and that's because I just finished polishing this. As you can see, this is what it looks like when it's tarnished. Not exactly pretty. This is what the mod looks like. Super shiny. Now, I got this in copper, because why not? I believe it does also come in brass, black, and 2 types of stainless steel. Let me show you how it vapes. Super freaking strong. Well, of course, it's a mech mod. However, this is kind of special. So let's dive into the specs. This mod right here is compatible with 3 batteries. 21700, which I don't have, 2700s, and your regular 18650s. It comes with an adapter that you'll see in the close-ups. So with it being compatible with a 21700, of course this thing's gonna be bigger than your regular tube mod. Here's the Dreamer, and here is a 22mm Underground by MCM. It's quite big. Another thing you'll notice is the 3D grip. You see that line right here? Great for your palm. It really fits holding it like this. So it's 27mm in thickness, but it tapers down to 25mm up top. Another cool thing is the button and the 510 threading is reversible, meaning if you don't like the mod with this grip, you can switch it around and have it like that with the atomizer on top. I think I forgot to mention this is a hybrid tube mod. It's also got silver-plated copper contacts, but these contacts are a little bit special. Unlike regular contacts where it's flat, this one kind of looks like a waffle, sort of spiky. And the guy who designed this mod said that it would help with better arcing. He explains it that flat pins have a big concentration of arc, but with this style it's reduced with smaller arcs. Therefore it should help your batteries. Anyways, that's pretty much it for specs. Let's head down to the close-ups. Alright, so here we have the packaging for the Dreamer. I forgot to mention this mod was designed by Tenacious TX Vapes. He has his own channel, so you guys can go check him out. Alright, so here it is. On the bottom you'll see it's compatible with 18650, 2700, and 21700. Same on the other side. TimesVape. On the back you'll find some specs, what it includes, as well as a couple warnings. Oh, and also an authenticity code. Oh, and one more thing, it indicates the color of your tube mod. Mine says copper. Alright, so let's open it up. There we go. Alright, so inside the box we can find an instruction manual. It's mostly just battery safety about hybrid. So right here we'll find the spares. As you can see, it includes a spare pin and 2 other springs. So finally, the mod. And this is exactly how I got it. Just take off this thing, and here it is. I just polished this, so at the moment it is quite shiny, but I bet at the end of the close-ups it won't be shiny at all. Alright, I'll zoom in the camera so you can see. Right there we have a deep engraving of the Dreamer. As you can see here, you can see a sort of like 3D type of thing going on. It sort of wraps around the mod. Here's the 510 area. Here's where you screw on your atomizer. That silver thing in the middle is my battery at the moment. But yeah, designed in the USA, designed by Stan, also known as Tenacious TX Vapes. As you can see, it's also serialized. I got 1691. Here's what the firing button looks like. It says TimesVape and be tenacious. As you can see right here, here, and here, it's got little grooves in it, just so the firing button can't move. I believe they also work as vent holes. Alright, so let's pop it open. One thing I gotta say, it's got really smooth threading. Originally inside was the 18650 adapter. I'm not sure if that's silver plated, but yeah, there's the inside of the tube. It's made of full copper. And finally we get to take a look at the firing button. Here you can really see what I mean by that waffle style firing pin. It's sort of rough. It's also got this floating battery type thing. It automatically adjusts to your battery. The firing pin is silver plated copper. As you can see, mine is sort of tarnished. It used to be pure silver, but now it's a little darker. Alright, so let's disassemble the firing button. Pin comes off like so. Now this is quite high tension actually. I'm holding it on quite tightly. So this was actually the level of shine that I first got it at, just because I haven't opened the firing button like this before. It's not tarnished. Here's the spring located inside, and this is the firing pin. There's still one more thing that we're able to disassemble, and that's the insulator part. It has its own spring. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let's put it back together. Now there is one more thing that I should demonstrate with this mod. However, I'm not able to do that at the moment. One of the special things about this mod is that you can reverse the ends of this mod, meaning you could put the firing button on this side and have your atomizer on this side. However, this thing has been stuck on here for ages. And to be honest, I prefer it in this way anyways. But yeah, this thing's just stuck on here. I heard if you put it in the freezer, it will eventually loosen up. But yeah, I'm fine with it on here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the Dreamer mod. Let's bring it back up for pros and cons. and we're back for the pros and cons. Let's start off with the pros. Number 1, this thing is extremely hard hitting, partially because it's a hybrid, but also it's got silver plating. And I was gonna make this a pro by itself, but I might as well say it's awesome that they give you a spare silver plated pin, because you can't polish silver plating. Eventually one day you'll just have to polish it and revert it back to copper. However, the fact that they give you one more pin is freaking awesome. Number 2, the firing button. Personally, I think it has the right amount of play. And also the spring that they use. I would say it feels just right, like not too soft, but not too hard. And while on the topic of the firing button, there is no special place to fire it. Wherever you press it, it will fire. Number 3, this fits 3 types of batteries. As I said in the specs, it's 21700, 2700, and 18650. Now I've used 18650 tube mods before, and to be honest, in my opinion, the battery life doesn't last that long. I have to carry about 2 or 3 extra batteries whenever I go out. However, I've noticed when I've used the 2700, I rarely have to bring the extra battery with me. That's freaking awesome. Love it. The main reason why I don't like tube mods, resolve. And finally, number 4, the ergonomics of this mod. Just showing number 4, I'm actually demonstrating it. It's really cool that it's somewhat 3D. You can grip it like this, or have it more like this. But let me make a smooth transition to the cons. Number 1, and it kind of frustrates me a little, but you remember how I said you could change the firing button location to any side? Yes, you can. However, with my experience with the mod at the moment, I really can't remove this. Now, it might be removable if I just leave it in the freezer for a while. By the way, that's a life hack. However, on the go, if you just want to change it, you might not be able to. And number 2, particularly the copper and brass, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. I literally just polished this like 30 minutes ago, and it's not mirror finish anymore. When I first received it, it was quite shiny for a while, but yeah, now it just doesn't keep its shine. Also, I was gonna make this its own con, but I might as well just say it. If you're gonna get the copper one, do note that when you use it, your hand is gonna turn a bit green. Exactly right here where you hold it. And that's because that's what happens when you hold copper. It will stain your hand a bit green. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Dreamer mod. So, bottom line, I would say this mod is perfect. I gotta say, it's so rare that a mod has such few cons. Like seriously, the only cons that I've found about this are really small. Out of all the products that I've reviewed so far, very few of them I continue to use because there's just more mods coming in. However, with the Dreamer, I can still definitely see myself using this till the end of the year. The only other reason why I would stop using this is if they made a version 2. So yeah, this has my seal of approval. You should definitely get this. I honestly think you can't go wrong. If you're interested in picking up a Dreamer mech mod, make sure to visit TimesVape's website. Link is down below. So if you like this review, make sure to subscribe down below to stay tuned for more videos in the future. If you have any more questions or comments about this mod, make sure to comment down below and I will reply. I also have a Facebook and Instagram where I'm posting extra content, so make sure to visit that in the description below. Till next time.